Hi, my name is Joe Knight, and this is my presentation about motivation. Ben Franklin once said, "I didn't fail the test, I just found 100 ways to do it wrong." Most remember Franklin as one of the greatest inventors and one of the founding fathers of the United States, but he got there by failing over and over. According to Pamela Goat, choice is the number one reason people fail or succeed. When we choose to start the day by accomplishing one task, you are secretly motivating yourself to be successful throughout the day. It is your choice as to which way you start the day, and we all find it motivating to have some say in how we are living our life. After doing several days of research about motivation, I am here to inform you that motivation usually comes from within, and when you are motivated, you are more likely to motivate others. In this presentation, I will begin by explaining what motivation is. I will then explain ways that you can motivate yourself throughout the day, and I will end talking about the difference between extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation. Webster's dictionary defines motivation as the act or process of giving someone a reason for doing something, the act or process of motivating someone. It can also be defined by the condition of being eager to act or work or being motivated. Motivation is important because without it, you really cannot achieve anything. You have to have goals to reach and obtain, or there is no purpose to thrive for. Motivation pushes you towards your goals and desire to change. I've always found that I need to create goals for myself because I feel like I always need something to look forward to for personal growth. I started my college journey 4 years ago because I needed to believe that I could accomplish it. Having that goal in my mind has pushed me to work harder and harder in life, and when I graduate, I will set a new goal and begin to work towards accomplishing that. Motivating yourself is sometimes easier said than done. I have often struggled with motivation from the time that I wake up to the time that I go to bed because some days I just do not feel like it. So how does one change that outlook? Like I mentioned earlier, it is your choice. Admiral William McRaven of the United States Navy once said, "The first thing you should do when you wake up is make your bed." When I first heard this, I thought, how does this help motivate you? After listening to his commencement speech at the University of Texas, he went on to say, "Always accomplish this first task of the day. This task will lead to the next task, which will lead to future tasks. These tasks will even lead to bigger tasks. If you can't handle the simple task of making your bed, then how can you handle the big task in life?" His words resonate with me so much that I have applied this simple task to my daily life. Sometimes along the way you will lose your motivation, whether it's because you failed or you had some kind of setback. Michael Jordan once said, "I have failed over and over and over again. That is why I succeed." This is my favorite quote for a couple of reasons. First off, I love Michael Jordan. Second, it is probably the most accurate description of life. If we never try anything, we will never succeed. Jordan has missed thousands of shots in his career, lost hundreds of games, and committed hundreds of turnovers. He would never have done any of that if he had never tried. But he would also never have won 6 championships, 10 scoring titles, 5 MVPs, and 2 Olympic gold medals. It takes failure for success to be visible. When I was a personal trainer, I would often ask my clients that were trying to lose weight, "What is your goal weight, and what do you think will happen when you reach that goal weight?" I have realized that losing weight is the easy part for many, but keeping it off proves to be extremely difficult. So how will you find motivation after you reach your goal weight and the praise for losing weight ends? There are 2 distinct types of motivation for people. The first is extrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation is defined as behavior that is driven by external rewards. The rewards in losing weight would be people coming to you and saying how great you look, seeing the numbers on the scale go down, or trying on new clothes and they actually fit. These external rewards make it fun and exciting to keep going because the rewards motivate you to want more. But what happens when you reach that goal weight and the praise stops? The scale is no longer changing and the clothes fit the same every time you try something new on. This is when intrinsic motivation will come into play. Intrinsic motivation is defined as behavior that is driven by internal rewards. These rewards could be simply the way you feel or knowing that you are staying healthy. You will rely on this type of motivation because you are the only one who is motivating yourself instead of others motivating you. I will leave you with a quote from Zig Ziglar. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Start by making your bed. Thank you.